Hello and welcome. In this tutorial I'm going to demonstrate some of the changes that can be made to the theme you are using in WordPress. By using CSS you can personalize the site the way you want. Under the dashboard we can go over to Appearance, click on Editor, and this is the CSS editor built in to the 2014 theme. Some themes don't have a built-in CSS editor. You can go to Plugins and search under Plugins to find the CSS editor that you want to use. This is an example of a style sheet. Up at the top are all the comments, and as we scroll down we get into the actual CSS code. You can easily make changes to the code here, but you may not remember the original code. By altering the code you can break the live site or accidentally change something you didn't want to change. An alternative is to create a child theme, which inherits its functionality from another WordPress theme, the parent theme. Child themes are often used when you want to customize or tweak an existing WordPress theme without losing the ability to upgrade that theme. It is also a great way to test changes before making them to your live site. We're going to go to Plugins and click on Add New. After doing some research, I found the child theme configurator. And click on Install Now. Now keep in mind, after the installation of this, you'll want to make sure that you activate it. After it's activated, you can go to Tools and select Child Themes, Configurator. The first option is you can choose the parent theme that you want to use. We're going to leave this with the 2014 theme. The next option is the child theme name. We're going to leave this as 2014 Child. It lets us know that it is the child of the 2014 theme. You can also change the style sheet handling. You can click on this link and it will give you more information on what kind of changes you might want to make. We're going to leave the default option on here. You can click this box to copy parent theme menus, widgets, and other customizer options. But keep in mind that if you click this box, it overwrites anything you've done under style sheet handling. We can also change parse additional style sheets. We're going to leave this option as the default as well. Click on Generate Rebuild Child Theme Files. I've successfully done that. So we'll go over to Appearance and the Themes. This is the active theme, the 2014 theme. If we scroll down, we can see the 2014 child, and we want to go ahead and activate this. And now we can go back under Appearance and go to our editor. And this is the style sheet for the child theme. Now going over to the site, you'll notice over here on the left hand side that the titles are pretty similar to the actual links below them. So I want to make the text a little bit bigger. So we right click the actual element and then click and now we don't want to change the H1 because it may change more than we actually want to change. It may change more titles than we want it to. So what we're looking for is font size, and here we have font size under the class footer sidebar. So if we copy this code here, go back into the editor, we can paste the code, let's say we'll change this to 20 pixels. Click Update File. Go back to our live site, click on refresh. Now you'll see over here on the left hand side it's a little bit bigger text, and it differentiates it from the links below it. Also keep in mind that the links, when you hover over them, they turn green, and that's fine. We can leave it that way. But when we're away from it, it's hard to determine that it's an actual link. So what I want to do is I may add a underline to each of these. So we'll inspect element, and we're looking for text decoration. And as you can tell, A is for a link. And we want to change the text decoration, so we can copy this code. We'll go back over to our editor, paste the code, we can simply highlight that, and put in underline. Underline is very common for most sites to let you know that it's an actual link. So we click on Update File, go back over to our live site, and click Refresh. Now you can see that it's actually underlined for the links. So it lets the reader or viewer know that it's an actual link before they come over to it. Something else we can do is change the background color. And I want to do that on the title. And again, you'll notice that it's H1. So if any H1s that I had changed over here, it might have changed over here, and I didn't want to do that. So what we have is a class for the entry title. Now this will change every entry title that's underneath this class, and that's okay. We can do that. So we'll copy that code. I'm going to go back over to the editor, paste the code. Now keep in mind that formatting is very important when you're putting in your code, because it makes everything easier to read and easier to find when you're looking for it. And also spelling is very crucial, otherwise it won't recognize the code if you're putting it in correctly. And let's say we're going to change the background color to green, and we'll update the file. Go back over to our live site and click refresh. And now you'll notice that the title, the background color, is changed to green. And if we go to education, another page, the title is also green. And the work history, the title is also green. We're going to go ahead and make just a couple more changes to this. You notice that the text is a little hard to read. At least it is for me. I'm going to inspect it. And you'll notice that it's a P, which means that it's a paragraph. So we come over here to the right. We can copy this code. Go back over to our editor. Now I want to change the actual styling of the font. In order to do this, we can type in font family. And let's say I want to use cursive. Also, I want to change the font size. But keep in mind that the title is 33 pixels. So we don't want to go above that. And we don't want to get it too close to that. So what we can type in is 20 pixels. And we can also change the color of the font simply by typing in color. And let's say we want to make it blue. We can update the file. Click on refresh. And there we have it. We've changed the font type. We've made it a little bit bigger. And we've got it into. It's actually much easier to read than it was before. That's going to conclude my demonstration. Thank you for watching.